Greetings and salutations, guys. Welcome to my first sketchbook tour, or rather second sketchbook tour, but we don't really like to talk about the first one that I did a couple years ago. It's irrelevant, so we don't like to talk about her. But you guys have been asking about this for the longest fucking time, and I don't know why, but here we go. It's not great. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have some stickers, but I don't really hold up well. These two are my stickers. That's Spring Grooves. I voted this year or last year. That's cool. Package sticker that I really liked, so I took it off of the box from Heikala. Another sticker, and then my sticker. So this is a Strathmore mixed media sketchbook, 5x7, and this is soft cover. And this is my go-to sketchbook. I also have an 8x10, I think, of this sketchbook. So yeah, let's just get started. Swear to bejesus. The first couple of pages to this book or sketchbook is kind of K-pop related. I mean, it's spread it evenly throughout the book. Some is just studies and others are just K-pop, mostly BTS, but yeah, let's get to it. So the first one I did on this page was of Namjoon. I fuck with his fit, and I think I was starting to get into gouache again. I think I used Holbein gouache, Holbein acrylic gouache, and yeah, it's not great, but I did end up making these into a sticker. Unfortunately, I'm like discontinuing them. There's still a few left in my store, but yeah, I really like it. I try to make some of my sketches kind of stickers or things into like prints and whatnot. Although I should use like separate pieces of paper, but no, I always end up using stuff from my sketchbook. This is from the Dynamite era, because it came when did I do this? In August, so it was around that time Dynamite was coming out, and there was a teaser, and Tay was spicy boy. And then this is from BTS in the Soup, something like that. And this is from the Hyundai BTS commercial. You see, it's all BTS. This is actually a taste spread if you think about it. These are all done in ink. I had an ink phase. I'm still kind of in an ink phase, more or less. I'm more in a gouache phase right now. But yeah, I used a nib pen and just different variations of ink brands that I use. This one is the night, I did this the night Dynamite came out. Literally, it took me an hour. I just drew scenes from of Jungkook from this music video, and this was also done in ink. Don't remember which ink. Did it with a brush and a nib pen. But yeah, it's not great. I tried to make like a print out of this, but it didn't work out. I did make like a couple like of a freebie prints for like $40 or more or whatever, I don't remember. But yeah, this is that, and I liked it. I don't know how I feel about the fluorescent pink that I had going on, but it is what it is. This one was also Dynamite, from the Dynamite music video. This is J-Hope. This has got a lot of attraction on Instagram, and I don't know why, but it's whatever. I also did this in ink. This was also done in ink. This was when I believe, no wait, this was in the Gimme Love from Joji's music video. I really liked the album that he had for Nectar, and I was like, I want to draw Joji, so I drew him, and I was looking forward to that album. I think this was like around September, October. But yeah, this was with Black India ink. I couldn't tell you which one I use because I always cycle around. We're still in my ink phase, guys. Let me kind of zoom in so I don't have to keep. Yeah, there we go. Great. Okay, now we're too far. Let's go back. Okay. This was also done during my ink stage. We I don't know what was going on here. I think I did this on an Instagram live. I did this on my own. This was, the orange was Postcard. I tried to do something out of this. Yeah, these were just quick sketches. This was also from BTS in the Soup. Is that what the thing is called? I'm just calling whatever the heck it's coming out of my brain. This was also BTS in the Soup. Well, everything is BTS. Mine is at Joji page. They were all done with ink. Mine is this Postcard thing going on. But yeah. Oh, what's this done with? Nah, this was done with ink. Was it? I don't know. Oh wow, look, another ink page. Love that. BTS in the Soup, BTS in the Soup. I think a BTS interview. I think BTS in the Soup. That was the Jimmy, no, not Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Fallon. Is that what his name is? I never really said his name out loud. One day I was like on the train. More Dynamite. Jin eating, I don't know, sugar being a fucking snack. I made some of these into stickers. I think I have a few left up in my store, but I'm not really continuing them. But yeah, they're really just quick sketches. I need to go back to drawing or sketching with ink or dip ink, whatever you call it. But I did have a lot of fun. It's just the fact that I broke all my nibs, so I have nothing to work with. I would just use like a regular pen, ballpoint pen. This, oh, okay, we don't never post these. We're not gonna look at her, but they're ink, and yeah, I don't know. These I also did with ink. I'm not the biggest fan, so we're just gonna go right through to the next page, which is also kind of trash. I actually like this Namjoon. There's Tae, Jungkook, or I suppose, Cat Girl. It's actually just a regular girl. I just put cat ears on her. And I found like a reference on Pinterest, and I was like, ooh, let me draw. I did this with ink, and I really liked how I used like a blue shadow, even though this part wasn't like blue. So it actually kind of, ink is like transparent in some ways, depending on how much you use. So you can see the underline of it. That's why I liked ink so much. I need to go back to ink. This is my sign to use ink again. This was more Dynamite. I try to use a yellow micron pen. This is the only time I've ever used a yellow micron pen, and I feel so bad because I spent like $3 on it and I just haven't used it since. This one I also did with ink. This was the night that Nectar came out, and I was so stoked. And I forgot which video it was, or if it was a trailer. Regardless, that's Joji again from like one of his music videos. Not really content with it. Anyways, okay, more trash. This is Joji again. That was an attempted Shawn Mendes. That's me not trying anymore. There was just a day where I was like, what if I try to draw buildings for once? And I absolutely hated it. But I'm gonna try to force myself to draw more environmental work this summer before I go back to senior year. This is more BTS and I think Timothy Chalamet. This was done with a Tombow brush pen, and these are all done with inks, nib pens. This was kind of like a shiny. Wow, shiny ink, golden ink. This was a Jimmy Fallon thing. This whole thing was Jimmy Fallon. I think it was it In My Room? No, I don't know. Home? Something, I don't know. Something from their newest thing. It was like a room rotating in the performance. Anyways, yeah, that shit slapped. Alright, this, I try to experiment more, could do more environmental work, kind of. I was just doing studies at this point. This is really the only one I like. I think I used color pencil, ink, and I think that was it. I had like a phase of like just using ink and color pencils because it's nice to experiment with different mediums. So that's what I did. And this one turned out okay. I kind of forced myself to draw these. This one was I took my time on, but the other two I just went all out, and I didn't think. So the faces are kind of off. This, I don't even know what's going on. He looks like a sloth with that arm. But more or less, it's whatever because it's a sketchbook, so it doesn't fucking matter, right? Yeah. This, I was working more with gouache, trying to render more. It didn't turn out well. That's supposed to be Jimin. I'm so fucking sorry, Jimin, but it is what it is. That was Tae, Jimin. That was Jungkook. I did not want to try at all with the background of this. Very unfortunate I got green on this. This was done with India ink as well. Kind of looks lopsided the more I look at this. This is just me roasting my art at this point. More ink sketches! Yay! That was just done with regular ink. This was done with a Pentel Pilot. Hold on, let me get the pen. It's not even close to what. Okay. Oh, it is Pilot. A high-tech C. 0.25 pen. These three. And then these are all also ink. That one I fucked up on. That one was okay. That one was with just the brush pen and color pencil. And that was just a study. More ink. You know the drill. The drilly drill. This was from a video that I did for like how to draw faces, and I did a shit job honestly at explaining it. I was literally just sketching as you guys were listening to my horrible advice, but maybe I helped some of you guys, and if I did, you're welcome. But I do have a more coherent, I don't know if coherent is the right word, it probably isn't because I can't English. I did a more in-depth video of how to draw faces in my perspective through my Patreon, so if you want to check that down, I will leave a link down below. This was studies. This is when I got my Holbein. It was a ink set from Hekala. I still don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but I got 2 sets of inks, and oh my gosh, I fell in love. I don't remember the name of the brand. It is very complex to say it because it is in a different language, so I will fuck it up. But yeah, I was just studying hands because I'm like, it's been a while since I've drawn hands, so let me study that up real quick. And I still got some of that spice left because there was a time in my life where I drew a lot of hands for like a straight week, and I managed to get the gist of it. I'm still working on the foot, but it's getting there. These are more hand studies. I try to be more clean with them. This is all ink as well from a different set of the ink sets of what such and what. Anyways, I don't know whose hands these are, but I kind of made them sexy. I feel like one of them might have been Corpse, but I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I really liked how this turned out. At first I didn't put the yellow background, and I was just like, well, you know, what if we add a background just to add more spice, because it makes the piece come more together. So if you guys are like, if you want to make your sketchbook spread more cool or whatever, try to like just make spaces and such, and you know, maybe it'll turn out good, or maybe it'll be a piece of shit and you'll regret it, just like I do half of the things I make. These 3 guys are Keshi. I just did Keshi studies because there was a time where I was like, I really like guitar guys who can play guitar. Keshi can play guitar. Keshi is also a fine motherfucker, so let me just draw him, and so I drew him. And I'll never forget that one time he acknowledged my artwork, and I screamed internally and externally. This was more ink studies. That's just me holding a sub sandwich because there was a day where I just really enjoyed bread and Subway. Shit, I kind of want Subway now. This is also from a ink set. Oh my god, wait, no, I think I bought 3 ink sets. Anyways, so yeah, I try to figure out how to draw plans clearly it turned out like shit. So whatever. This is a, I don't know, some type of baguette croissant. That is a croissant, not the best croissant. This I'm really fucking proud of. Let's zoom in on that. Come on. Let's come on. And then this is a sandwich, which I'm also kind of proud of. And my camera's about to die, and that's great. Alrighty, and I'm back. I changed the battery to my camera. Let's hope this one lasts, because it was kind of charging and not fully charged. Next page. We're not going to talk about this blank space. I'm never going to work on it again, so do what you will with that information. This, I used ink and color pencil. I was going through that stage again. I really like how this one turned out. How did I do it? I don't know, but I did it. That I redrew like years ago. Dying. I think this red part was gouache. I mean, not gouache, Postcard. Let's to the next page. This was a horribly done Selena, so we're not going to talk about her. I don't know how I feel about this page. It was more Keshi studies, and I decided to ruin it with coloring the whole background with kind of burnt orange type of thing. And she keeps getting interrupted, but it is whatever. Next page, let's go. This is one of my favorite pieces from this sketchbook. This was all done in ink. I reference off of like a Conan Gray, is that his name? Conan Gray concert picture thing. Changed it about and whatnot, and I made this one into a print, and I really fucked with it. Yeah, the guitar was kind of bendy, but I worked with the gouache, not the gouache, the ink set that I got from Hikawa. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. This part was gouache, and the rest was ink. This was Harry Potter. I don't know if you could tell. That kind of looks like Harry Potter. Like an Asian version of Harry. God damn it, I need this. I need to stir up my style. Well, you know, whatever. It's whatever. It is what it is. That's an owl. That was well done. Ron Weasley and your homeboy Malfoy. Oh, that rhymes. This, I was trying to experiment, and it turned out horrible. I really liked how this like sheer effect I had going on turned out, but then I fucked it up with this, and I was like, damn. And same with this. I was just experimenting. I don't really like this page, so we're just gonna go to the next page. This this was just doodles, so I was coming up with things. That was me, and this was Jungkook. I really liked how this turned out, and the house. I don't know what I was doing with myself. These are skateboard sketches. This was actually before I got into, what was that anime called? Skate Affinity, whatever the heck that, you know, anime, the Skater Boy anime. I highly recommend, because that anime slapped. This was done with the High-Tech C pen, and this I drew my friend, or painted my friend rather, with gouache. I made this into a print. Probably gonna discontinue it. This is IU, our Lord and Savior IU. If you don't know her, then hop on that shit. I did that with ink, and then like a fluorescent ink with a fluorescent ink wash from one of her music videos. I don't remember which. This, I was trying to come up with a sticker set study for my friend, or rather, like, I was basing it off of my friend, and I didn't like how it turned out, so I was like, this isn't me. I'm gonna cancel this shit. That's why it's not completely finished. This I did in gouache. I actually did a sketch with me video on this, and I really liked how it turned out. A lot of layers upon layers upon layers. If you guys want to check it out, I will do a little pop-up thingy if I remember. I probably won't, because I'm a lazy bitch. This was when Jungkook dyed his hair blue, so I drew that with ink, but it turned out like shit, so I did it again, and very unfortunate that I got gouache on it. I don't know who that is. That might be Jungkook. That is Suga. That is Yoongi. Adorable. Anyways. Oh, this whole page was done with ink. This page was also done with ink. We're not gonna uncover that because that face is no bueno. Usually I would just put a paper over it and redraw the face, but I really didn't want to, so I just put a little post-it and say businessman 101. Yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, because these two guys are businessmen, but this guy wasn't a businessman, so I don't know why I even put that there. I did this. Did I say I did this with ink? I did this with ink. It's just sketch studies again. That's spicy. Look at the nipples. I did that with Postcards. The pink backgrounds are Posca. This I also did with ink. I did this during an Instagram live, I believe. And this is mostly Jungkook. These three are Jungkook. This also might be Jungkook. These, I don't know who the fuck they are. That's Jungkook too. I need to work on facial expressions. Again, with roasting Karen in this video. I did this with gouache. I did this for Instagram Reel and I got a lot of attention on it. I don't know why my gouache pieces keep getting a lot of attention, but I'm not complaining. I'm just curious, you know? How does the algorithm work? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So yeah, I did this with, what is this? Hemi Mia gouache. I really like the quality. I mean, like, the only thing I don't like about it is that it reactivates, but other than that, it's kind of a solid paint, especially for starters. There's smaller sets and then there's bigger sets. I got the bigger set as a gift from my friend, so yeah. This I was trying to see if I could draw buildings again. Because I was offered this kind of like a job or commission to draw multiple buildings around this one town, and I don't know if it's still up for offer. I should probably look into that now that my semester is almost over. But yeah, I just grabbed buildings from Pinterest and just redrew them. This one I just never finished because I got lazy as usual. Yes, this was Jungkook. And one of the performances of, I don't know, but he was playing the drums and I was for that. More shit ink sketches and a gouache study thing that I just did not end up liking. That is a sketch that I will never work on again. This I did for my class. There was a model, so we were just drawing models in class as we usually do, and I was like, let me work with gouache, and it turned out horrible, so we're just gonna stop looking at that. This, I don't know what I was thinking, but you know, I approve of the message. You know, violence is bad. Any type of hate towards people because of their ethnicity or their religion or anything of them, that sort, is unacceptable in my eyes. So yeah, I don't know what, is he bathing in a pool of butter? Man, I could go for some popcorn now. God damn it, I'm hungry. This is Bretman Rock. No, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but he shared it on his story, which I found surprising, because I was like, I woke up and I was like, oh my god, wait, what? Who are all these followers? Who are all these people? Why are they saying that Bretman looked at it? What? Huh? Huh? And I looked at his story and he shared it and I was like, holy shit. I really liked how this was done with the Himi Nia gouache as well. This was a not a color study, it's just a study of a famous gouache painter from the 60s, 50s, I don't really remember. His name was Edwin Georgi. So I had to do that for class, so that's why that's there. These are more gouache studies. They were shit. This is also a gouache study that I did on Instagram Live, and it's alright. Did I finish the pants? Not really. This is my prize and possession in this sketchbook. I really liked how it turned out. I did this with the Holbein acrylic gouache. And yeah, that I also got a lot of attraction on Instagram for this for some reason, but it's whatever. This is a TikToker influencer. I don't know how you name. His name is Vidkin though, and I feel so bad because his eyes are too far apart, and that's why I never posted it. But this was also done with gouache. I was trying to work with lightings and such of a photograph and painting, whatever. So that's what I try to do. And if his eyes were just, if I just drew them correctly, it would have turned out better, but it didn't. But it's whatever. This was done with ink. And the last page is my Patreon reward painting that I did for May. And you're still able to get it if you would like. It is in the $20 tier, which is the Snail Mail Club, and you get alongside with a sticker that I made that cool here's, is that a word? With this painting. So I did this with gouache and Postcard that I smeared on. I got rid of it in the final print stage or whatever. So do what you will. I'm not gonna sell my artwork with that on it. But yeah, I fucked up a lot on this. This might have been, no, I did that with ink. I probably should have done that with gouache because gouache is thicker. But yeah, that is pretty much my whole sketchbook. It's not a lot. Again, it's really fucking small. This is 5x7. It's literally the size, almost the size of my hand. But I can't wait to get another one and destroy it and make more art, study more art, and just improve, because I love drawing every day, and improving is key to being the best at what you can be. Remember, if you draw in a sketchbook, don't try to erase. It's a sketchbook. You have to train yourself to work better without fixing your mistakes. Just learn from your mistakes rather than fixing. You can see here that I literally did not draw with a pencil usually at all, except for maybe this one, but I just went at it full head, full on, whatever you call it. But yeah, I usually just sketch with anything that isn't erasable. And you know, clearly this is from beginning to the end. You can see my improvement on gouache, my style in gouache. I'm not afraid to use color. I'm not afraid to go all on it and such. And I don't know what that meant, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will have another sketchbook tour by the end of the summer or midsummer, because I have some sketchbooks that I am finishing. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to check the links down below to my Patreon, my store, Instagram, maybe Twitter. I don't really go on that though. And perhaps you could subscribe, because that would be cool. You guys are cool for watching this whole video of my amazing art. That was a joke. Please don't unfollow me. Please don't dislike this video. Honestly, I don't care. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.